How somebody talks to you and treats you is a reflection of how they were talked to and treated by somebody that they love, likely a parent. It's also likely a reflection of how they talk to themselves in their own head in a much more filtered way. So if they're screaming at you, shaming you, telling you how awful you are, blaming you for everything, just imagine that that is 10 times or 100 times worse in their own head of what they think about themselves. Those are all learned behaviors. They were modeled for them, likely when they were children developing, from their own parents or caregivers. And while we can come from a place of empathy and look at their behavior as very childlike, that they're just screaming for a need and they don't know how to communicate that in any way that's effective in actually getting it, we also need to place boundaries for ourselves to not continue to enable that behavior and be on the receiving end of it. So if you're facing somebody who's experiencing really intense emotions and you're on the receiving end of it, I want you to think as if they were completely drunk and incapacitated. They don't have the bandwidth in that intense state of emotion to be able to communicate logically. That part of their brain is turned off. So essentially, you need to wait until they sober up or the emotion comes down in order to be able to communicate logically. Don't try to communicate in the heat of the emotion. It's just not going to be effective. And for some people, they literally cannot hear anything you have to say when they are in a fight or flight situation.